this is your Rahul and welcome back to Ride and Review. And guess what? Today here we are at the Suzuki showroom. As you can see, there are so many background posters gonna say you that we are in the Suzuki showroom itself. This is the Suzuki V-storm S6. About the 26 bhp at the 9300 rpm. So as you can see, there is a long suspension right over there. As you can see, the suspension is far bigger. Like the engine is adapted from the from the Gixxer 250 itself, and you can see there are so many badgings which are the same as the Gixxer technology, as the Suzuki oil cooling system, and you can see the Suzuki Eco Performance right over there. See, and coming to the engines look, you can see the single cylinder engine, and here is written as a 1200 ml of the engine oil capacity, and this is the oil cooled engine, which is so refined. As we can already say that the Suzuki engines are so refined, and these bikes are like long lasting and reliable. And as compared to its rivalries, there is no more like as you can see, this is a monoshock suspension right over here beneath the bike. It looks so huge, and rear brake pedals and the brake pedals right over here, like the pedals for the rear footrest. And these are also made out of the metal itself, the aluminum casting. And here you can see the rubber over here in the footrest, and there is a grip over there. You can remove this rubber. This rubber is removable, because when you do the off-roading while standing over it, you can get a better grip, and most probably you shouldn't be using like a soft cushioned footwear. It should be like hard and rough enough to hold on this bike's grip and this foot pegs. And you can see the same as it is exhaust, which is adopted from the Gixxer 250. The rear brake is also as same as the Gixxer. As you can see, the tire over here is the Meteor grip from MRF, and the tire structure over here also you can see it is a 140/70 17 inches tire, one more inch smaller than the front tire. And you can see there is an LED tail light also, and the indicators are the halogen. Actually we can expect the LED indicators also, but I don't know what's the reason behind this. The Suzuki has given the halogen turn indicators only in this one, but in the rear tail light, and this is also from the Gixxer. As you can see, it is adopted from the Gixxer, and the indicators also the same as usual. The tail is so tall, as it will be keeping you so clean and green. You will be getting a sari guard over here, and the most probably, let's talk about the seat. The seat is really so comfortable. As you can see, the SX badging over there, and this one is for the installation of the top bars to hold on the luggage right behind. And this is the fuel tank, and it is all metal inside, and for the outside it looks like the fiber body. And coming to the display is the tachometer. It is a normal tachometer which shows very informative, like it shows the gear indicator, kilometer per hour, and mileage, time, and fuel average. And it can also show you the pairing mode, which will show you the directions and all. And because of this only, it's very empty right over here. It will be showing you the directions. It is a paired device. You will be getting an 12-volt power socket which is illuminated. See, it looks so good. It looks so good because of the blue illumination. It looks so futuristic. You will get the knuckle guards also, as well as the stock fittings. You will get the knuckle guards, and this one is a kind of adjustable, I think so. I think it's not an adjustable. Yeah guys, but overall the look of this bike is really good, and you will get an all LED headlight also. Okay, let's ride and see how does this bike feels, guys. So okay guys, coming to over here, we are here with this Suzuki V-storm 250. Actually it's the stock one, as it is from the showroom. Hi. Okay, actually it is the stock one as it is from the showroom. Saibo, this is Saibo, and because of him we have got the bike for the test drive. Let's hop on the bike, and after hopping, this is a Suzuki V-storm. As you can see, the bike itself is so tall. Actually, I can't even place my foot right over there. Actually, my height is 5.9, but still I can't place my foot. Coming to the ground clearance of this bike is so high. So tall guy, and you can see the Suzuki, all the digital logos over there. Not the digital logos, it's all about the website kind of thing. I don't know if it is visible or not. First, just the finger first will start. Actually, without applying the clutch, this bike doesn't start, guys. And after applying the clutch itself, this bike gets started. And I'm not even wearing my jacket because my jacket is red. That's a kind of silly reason to say. And although coming to this one also, the height of the windscreen is also good. As you can see, the visor is so tall enough, and the engine is so refined. You can see the action. This engine produces a bhp of 26.2, guys. Yeah, you can see that the front suspension is working really good. While whenever I apply the brakes, the front suspension is pushing it down the bike and applying the force on the front tire, which helps out in to have a better stopping capacity. Right now we are in the third gear. Pull is quite decent, as I can notice some kind of vibrations whenever I pull up in the third gear. See, you can see, I think because of the torque, I think so. Exhaust note feels really bassy, man. A thump which is so bass. As I can see the ABS light right over there. Actually, whenever I am applying the brakes now, the ABS is not working because of the odometer disconnection. As we all know that the ABS works in some bikes, the ABS works only after 5 or 10, as reaching the 5 or 10 kilometer per hour, because the ABS gets activated. But in this bike, actually the ABS is not getting activated. Without ABS also, the front brakes are working really good and fine. And that is the main thing to observe. Kind of things. Actually, I have already done the off-road things, but later on once again I will try the off-road patch, so that I can get in full detail in depth about the bike. The plus point is the seating, guys. Actually the seating is also good, as I have ridden till here. Okay, coming to an off-road bit. It's going really good. Actually the suspension is not up to the mark, guys. The suspension is on a kind of rigid side and it's not so smooth. It is not even the rocky patch, it is a general quid patch. Yeah, and we'll be heading back right now, and let's see how this bike's gonna perform. And moreover, the view right over here is really good, guys. See, can have a look. The view is so good. Yeah, and coming to the bike's point of view, and the suspension is not up to the mark. Even though the monoshock suspension, it is so rigid on the side, and it is so hard and like a kind of a tough side. Obviously it's gonna hurt your back while doing your off-road. And coming to the standing up position, kind of, Yeah, okay, it's going really well because of the, I don't know what's wrong, because of the down incline, I think so. Actually the suspension is pulling out my legs. Yeah, yeah, doing really good. Not up to the mark, guys, but actually it's hurting my knees. Yeah, but the sitting position is quite on the better side. Yeah, doing great. The great pickup, it has a good amount of pickup. Okay, coming to the point, this bike looks so big, as taller as compared to the other bikes. Actually the Adventure also looks taller, but in the back face it looks a little bit shorter. And in this bike's matter, the tail also looks itself as a taller, and the gap in between the tail, like the body of the backside and for the wheel, is so lengthy, as you can even pass through it. Coming to the bike's performance, it is really good. And actually I have to say is like the suspension is not up to the mark. It is a kind of like a hard side and not as smooth, as it wouldn't take any kind of jerks, and it will be pushing up to you and you will be getting your back hurt. And the as usual performance, it is, the engine is not complicated like the liquid cooled and all that stuff. The engine is as usual. And coming to the bike seating position, the seating position is really good. And the pillion rider seat also, it's really good. Actually this grab rail is a kind of on the better side, because there are, you shouldn't be doing any kind of jugaad or getting any kind of aftermarket things to get this grab rail and you to put out your top box right over there. And you will be getting a sum guard as a stock. As you can see, this is a sum guard as a stock, and the sum guard is also on the bit of the harder side, and that is your oil cooled, and you will get a pretty decent horn. The part which I like the most is this one, the nose of it. And V-storm, actually I wouldn't recommend the alloys over the adventure bikes till the day, because it may cost you so hard, and there are very so much chances of getting the alloys broken also. As you can see, there is no like nothing more complicated over this bike. Is really exposed to the air. Why, I don't know. Actually the wind will be hitting directly to the engine heads itself, as you can see. I don't know if there is any kind of mode or changing the suspension for the softer side, but right now the bike which I'm riding is a kind of a little bit of harder side. In the urban side, the bike feels good, not bad. Yeah, the pull is also really good. Actually right now I think I am been hitting like a 70 to 80 kilometers per hour within the small stretch. And good Suzuki, good. Hopefully this bike is a better comparison as for the Himalayan. And as it is not up to the comparative mark to the Adventure 250 of the KTM. And because I don't know for what, I felt very low for this bike as compared to the KTM Duke KTM Adventure 250. The buttons do feel very quite decent. As you can see, there is a pass light switch and there is an indicator, high beam, low beam switch. As usual, you will be getting in a normal daily usage bike. It is same as usual switches. There is no hazard light switch also in this one as compared to the Himalayan. And the navigation, triple navigation is not available. It is an inbuilt navigation system. I don't know how to use it also. There is a warning kind of sticker right over there. It may cause the risk of injury. Wear a helmet, obviously. I wear a helmet, man. And thanks for reminding me the warning sticker. Thank you so much. And thus for now, this is how we ended up our vlog. And as usually, Guys, in case of any of your suggestions and comments, please do note down in the comment section below, and please do watch the vlog and hit like and share button. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. And signing off with the Suzuki V-storm SX250.